Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the official ARK podcast, back with number 393. My name's Coach MT, and I'm here live today with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the one and only, the unforkable Mr. Atlas. Please take it away, sir.
Thank you for the introduction, Coach MT. And folks, welcome back to another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. Today is Tuesday, November 28th. We got some alpha. We have some great things here to show you. The diamond and the iridium NFTs are shortly going to be here on display for you. We also have some important alpha. Everybody loves alpha information. Today, a very exciting day as we have officially purchased the new domain for ARK, in particular, the domain for the security products that we're all so excited about. The new direction, the rebranding that's happening here within everything that we do. And we had a couple of names, of course, on a short list, looking at the pros and cons of the names, what's available, what's not available. So it's one of the many things we do back here in making the decisions, moving in the right direction. Things have to fit, they have to be logical, they have to be easy to understand, easy to remember, and easy to get to. So you definitely want to go with a .com. So we were successful today in the acquisition. Of course, we are not going to be able to tell you yet what the name is. We're going to be doing name trademark protection as well as the artwork, the logo. So we want to make sure that we lock everything in before the big reveal. Obviously, that's going to be in the next coming weeks and months before we do launch the security products. I think Mr. Brett and I and Alex, and we definitely have to measure ourselves. We don't want to slip out the name. I know I always have to be very mindful when we talk about the security products, not to put it out there. It has to be secured, everything in place. And that was one of the big hurdles, making sure that we were able to acquire what we wanted. It's also been a great breathing session yesterday. If you missed it and you want to get your breath on with Coach Roberto, we missed him for 2 weeks as he was on a trip to do breathing with the people in Cuba, going with his fantastic mentor, the king of the gurus of the breathing world, Dan Brule. Great time. They shared some great images, and he shared some great experiences here yesterday with us about the trip. With that, folks, it is time to bring center stage Mr. Brett Nordin, hear from him the updates, and I'll have him present the new NFTs.
Very cool. Yeah, lots of great work going on. Obviously, Friday is a big day, so all of Alex's time and a large majority of our time is spent to get, to that end line and carry the ball over into the end zone for the NFT migration to make sure everything is ready to go. And I think we are still on track for Friday, so nothing has changed there. Lots of good information going out. Mistletoe, are we going to show Deshaun's video? Is that a plan or no? I don't know if he's here. But great video I saw today from Deshaun walking through how to get ready for the migration, bridging over some BNB to Polygon. So if you haven't had a chance to take a look at that, I'm not sure if we're going to show it today or not, but it's a great walkthrough video. Appreciate your work, Deshaun. Shout out to Deshaun for all the ongoing support. Yes. And so we're kind of getting things all prepared. We have all of the images for the new NFTs ready to go on the DApp page. We have those animations that you're going to see here, I think, shortly for the new diamond and the iridium. So those are cool. My new favorite, the iridium right there. I love that. It's like the lava lamp. with like a liquid metal. It's very cool. I like it. So yeah, just getting ready for the big day on Friday. We also had a great meeting with the privacy team this morning. I was on with Atlas and had to jump off to get to our meeting for the week. And everything's looking great, going on track. We saw a little bit of the email system working again today, some new features, the trash function and everything, working with zero knowledge. Obviously, there's some real tricks and things that we have to and rules that we have to abide by when working with zero knowledge. With the whole idea of zero knowledge is that no one but yourself has the keys to your data. And so we can't see it, so we can't intervene, we can't cache anything, we can't store anything. So there's a lot of interaction that happens in the background, but people can schedule, how long they keep their trash, retain their trash, but we obviously can't sweep that for them. It has to be a function that they set, and to make sure that none of the data leaves sort of their control, the user's control. So a lot of little things that we have to be mindful of and take care of. We're still also working through the definition of all of the data collection that we're doing. We're doing nothing that can collect personal information, but we do have to have a minimal amount to operate and function as an app on your mobile device, for example, or on your PC through the browser, through the web app. So we have to make sure that we are building a firewall, so to speak, between what our app is seeing and any of your other information, personal information related to your phone, your device, your phone number, your address, your name, anything like that is basically sealed off from our app so that we can't see any of that information. We have to be very careful how we present that to the marketplace, because obviously as a privacy product, we have to make sure that privacy is our first mission, and anything that would be misconstrued as spying or tracking or logging of data or anything like that, we have to make sure that that doesn't happen with our app at all, that could be connected back to the user in any way, shape, or form. But we do have to have some minimal data. So a lot of those discussions and how we maintain that integrity in the system for zero knowledge, for privacy, and as well as using this decentralized infrastructure. We know that going forward, these type of networks are going to be critical to us maintaining any kind of level of privacy and things away from big tech, away from government oversight, censorship, things like that. So we have to learn how to work within these systems. It's completely different than working with big tech, where everything's centralized. You can have control over all of the data. You can have control over all of the network. In this case, we're using decentralized things. So there are some challenges. There's going to be some growth that needs to happen within these networks. But I think we're going to have a great starting point that will scale, with our business and our users' needs. So we're excited to get this, new technology out into the minds of other people. I think it's a huge awareness and education campaign that we're going to be on, more so than, just trying to sell features against features. It's going to be all about people understanding the importance of zero knowledge and decentralization. So that's about it from me. We're just sort of moving along now with the plan. We're making sure that we identify any risks ahead of time, and just basic good project management work that's being done to help keep the project on task, on schedule, and on budget. So we're really pushing hard, but we're also looking for opportunities where we can to make the best possible product out of the gates, and have a minimum value product that's far and away above a majority of the products that are out there, but something we can get into the marketplace and have a base level product that we can get some traction with and get some sales and subscribers right out of the gate, and then build from there. So yeah, we'll be focusing all this week really on the new contracts and making sure everybody's up to speed. If there's any questions, please drop them into the Telegram. Mistletoe is always there, and if not, Alex and I are usually hanging around if anybody has a question about how to get ready for the migration, getting Polygon onto your MetaMask or one of your other wallets, and then getting a little Matic. It's not critical to have that up front. You'll still receive your NFT by airdrop when we do the deployment on Friday. But when you want to claim your rewards out, you will need some Matic for gas on the Polygon network. Just another quick reminder, tomorrow we're going to stop the legacy NFT rewards distribution, which means if you have a legacy NFT today and you've been getting rewards into your for your legacy NFT on the D app, you can go there and see the rewards if you've acquired. Tomorrow we're going to stop those rewards, and then you'll have a couple days before Friday to claim those out. If you do not claim them out, it's not a big deal. You're just going to end up with a mint credit over when we migrate to Polygon that you can use towards your NFT. So I know a lot of people are planning to compound those rewards into a new NFT. So that may not be a big issue for some, but if you'd like to get your BUSD out before we cut and run to Polygon and USDT, then you'll need to claim those rewards between Wednesday and Friday when we do the new contract update. That's about it for me. If there's any questions on the migration plan, anything regarding the Polygon network, Matic, all of that kind of stuff, where we can handle that in Q&A or over on Telegram and Discord. That's about it. Atlas, do you have anything you want to add?
Great update. All the details. So yeah, tomorrow, very important. Great, you remember that. The rewards will be stopped until we make that migration. So looking forward to Friday. Oh, Alex is here. He's working overtime on a Tuesday. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Alex is in the house.
Yes, sir. He's been doing fantastic. We've been on since early, and a lot of progress. A lot of progress is being made, and we have full trust in his abilities to make sure that we get to the promised land of the Polygon. And every time I do a transaction on there, it's a great experience. We talked about it before. Who doesn't like saving money when you're just used to paying on Binance? The standard fees are not expensive. It's still relatively cheap compared to Ethereum, which is relatively very expensive at times. It has gone down a lot through the years.
Don't get me started on that.
What?
Yesterday, I had my friend. He accidentally received BUSD on Ethereum network, and it ended up costing $8 just to move that.
Oh, I mean, that's a bargain compared to a couple of years ago.
Yeah, no, true.
It's still, when we're used to the BSC, exactly. You're like, wait. And I mean, today on some transactions said, hey, we have unusually high volume of traffic, up your gas. And it's like, okay, from 0.001 to, okay, 0.01 cent. Okay, let's go. Happy days. Sheesh. Alex did some calculations because we studied everything. We even looked at launching on Ethereum, right? There's a lot of serious investors looking for projects like ours, and especially what we're bringing to the table, which is nothing short of the best product for decentralized email storage, password management, and as well as the security products that we already have built here. And we looked at Ethereum, and it would have cost us how much, Alex? I don't know if you're on the mic. Do you want to share with the folks here how much that migration would have cost us?
Like, depends on the moment, but 25, 30K USD.
Yeah. Now, tell them how much it's costing us on Polygon instead. This is where it gets good.
About $15.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Sheesh.
And it would have been around 1,000 on BSC, I think. A bit lower, maybe.
Wow.
Depending if you're using Anchor or something, then it's a lot less.
You feel wonderful. There's just a smile on your face. It's fast. It's working. Also the shout out to Genosis, rebranded to safe.com. That's where we do our multi-sigs. Works perfectly over there.
There is actually one thing on Polygon you should watch out with. It's more of a developer perspective, but in MetaMask, if it tells you that a transaction is going to fail with very high gas, that message, and you lower it and do it on Polygon, then it might actually get stuck. And on BSC, it just fails it, and then, it fails it. But on Polygon, well, we had someone that got stuck actually, and they had to get the MetaMask support. They had to teach him how to do an overriding transaction, and it costed him a few hours.
Yeah, so do one at a time is the simple understanding lesson there, Alex. One at a time.
If it gives you a gas error, don't do the transaction.
Cancel and retry. Correct?
Probably better to just get the support.
Okay.
If you get a gas error, it means the transaction is going to fail, like 100%.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to try anyway, which a lot of developers do, to see what the error message is, then it's going to get stuck. And then it's going to get really technical to fix it.
Then they're going to have to call you. But you're too busy right now to do other stuff. Okay.
Oh, the last guy that had it had to call MetaMask support to help him unstuck it.
Not good. Well, we got Coach MT. We got Coach MT here. He's going to make sure to remind folks to pay attention.
Oh, yes.
But it's great. I think we're all going to enjoy the experience. And we're going to start tapping into those communities as well. There's a whole new world out there, or the blue ocean, as Brett likes to call it. We are going to sail right on over there and make some new friends, put some people aboard here on the ARK, and continue to move forward in the right direction. So thank you for that, Alex. And we plan to be launched by Friday, but in the worst case scenario, Alex, we think over the weekend, right? We might, if we're going to be experiencing any type of last minute hurdles or situations, we do believe over the weekend we might be able to lock it out, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's go.
I managed to finish up the homepage. I'm trying to build out the consolidation at the moment on the DApp itself, on the contract that's already working. But we want it all smooth and looking good, so it takes a bit of time.
And make sure, Alex, not to tell anyone. We are always careful when we speak here about the new domain that we secured today, top secret for a bit longer. So we're all, you're one of the few people that actually knows the new rebranding, the new name we're going to have. So, all right, folks, I think that brings us here to the end of today's podcast. We're going to stick around for the Q&A tomorrow, Wednesday, as Brett notified here. Don't panic if you don't see your rewards coming in tomorrow or the next day. That's all going to go back into motion when we move over to the Polygon. So it'll just be paused. Funds will stay there. They'll migrate over. So any questions, do please come and contact us. We're here to help everyone. Wish you a great rest of your day. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. UTC. And enjoy yourselves. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow.